mindfully original. Let's begin with 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Now, allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. Imagine you are walking through a quiet museum built entirely for you. Each room is a gallery of moments from your life, small scenes suspended in time like framed photographs on the walls. In the first gallery, you notice scenes where you've worried about how you looked, sounded, or behaved. You see yourself replaying conversations, editing your words in your mind, wondering what others were thinking about you. As you walk closer to these framed moments, you notice there are comment cards beside each one, but they are all blank. The space where other people's opinions could be written is completely empty, untouched. You realize that what once felt like a loud chorus of judgment was often your own voice echoing in a quiet room. The imagined criticism has been filling in the blanks where no words were actually written. Pause in front of one particular moment where you felt especially judged. See the younger version of you in that frame, caught in the instant. Notice their posture, their expression, their effort to belong, to do well, to be accepted. Step gently into the frame with them, standing beside this younger you. You can sense their tightness, their racing thoughts. You don't correct them or criticize them. You simply stand there, a calm, steady presence that says, without words, "I'm with you." As you both stand there, you notice that the surroundings grow slightly softer, less sharply defined. The details that once felt so important, who was watching, who might be judging, fade into the background, like distant shapes behind glass. You realize that in this scene, what matters most is not the opinion of strangers or even familiar faces. What matters is that you are showing up, trying, learning, living a real and imperfect human moment. From inside the frame, you now look outward toward the imaginary audience you once feared. They appear behind another pane of glass, at a distance. If you look closely, many of them are holding their own frames, their own moments of self-doubt and insecurity. You see that the people you once imagined as judges are actually busy worrying about their own images, their own mistakes, their own worth. Their eyes are mostly turned inward, not fixed on you. You step back out of the frame and return to the hallway of your museum. Ahead is a new gallery, one that has been dim and unopened for years. On its door is a sign that reads, "Moments I would live if I weren't afraid of judgment." You gently push the door open. Inside, you see empty frames hanging on the walls, waiting. They are labeled with things you've wished to try: speaking up, sharing a creative idea, laughing loudly, saying no, saying yes, being honest about how you feel. Walk slowly past these frames and notice which ones pull at you. Maybe one shows you standing at a gathering, sharing your true opinion. Another shows you wearing what you actually like, not what you think will pass unremarked. Choose one frame that feels both a little scary and deeply right. Approach it until it fills your vision. You can almost sense the warmth and aliveness of that version of you inside it, unedited and unapologetic. Notice how this future you carries themselves. There is no need to be perfect. There is a quiet solidity, a sense of belonging to themselves rather than belonging to everyone's expectations. Their worth does not shift with every raised eyebrow. Ask this future you, silently, how they learn to move with less fear of judgment. Listen for whatever answer arises first, even if it comes as a feeling rather than words, a sense of groundedness, a shrug of acceptance, a hint of playfulness. Now imagine you trade places. You step into the frame, becoming this braver version of you. Feel how it is to stand here, fully occupying your own space, as if your body were a small, steady house you are finally willing to live in. From this spot, think about someone who might judge you. See their face soften slightly as you remember they too are walking through a museum of their own memories and fears. Their judgments say more about their gallery than about your worth. You decide that your job is no longer to control every reaction, every thought others might have. Your new job is simply to curate your own museum, to choose which moments get a place on the wall and which imagined opinions are not worth displaying. In this frame, you practice a small act of courage. Perhaps you speak a truth, express a preference, let a natural laugh escape, or allow a quiet "I don't know" to be enough. Feel the slight quickening in your chest and stay with it without pulling back. Notice that the ceiling does not collapse and the walls do not close in. At most, there is a ripple, a momentary shift as the world adjusts to this more honest version of you. That ripple passes and you are still here, intact. You step out of the frame and return once more to the center of the gallery. Around you hang both the old scenes of self-consciousness and the empty frames of future courage. You are the curator now, choosing, moment by moment, which story to stand inside. Quietly, you make a simple inner agreement. Other people are allowed to have their thoughts, and you are allowed to live your life. Their opinions may pass by like visitors, but you no longer hand them the keys to your private museum. Let this agreement rest in you like a steady background hum. I am not a performance, I am a person. I do not need to be universally approved to be real, to be worthy, to belong to myself. Now, slowly start to bring your awareness back to the present moment. When you're ready, gently and slowly open your eyes, bringing your meditation session to a close. Before we part, if there's a particular theme you'd like a meditation on, do let us know in the comments below and we'll create it for you. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the Mindly channel. Thank you for sharing this time with us, and remember, you are capable of anything.